Hello, collective. So I am going to do this reading again. Okay. Your music song for this reading is Close to You. Okay. Obviously, this could be part 2, or this is the redo that is needed for some of you guys. Okay. As always, please take my rest needs and let's dive into it. The song is by Gracie Abrams, and basically she talks about how she wanted to get close to somebody, and she has a crush on an individual, and that she would do whatever it takes for that person to notice them. Okay, so the person you're thinking of could be in this energy, or you're in this energy. If you're gonna be basing this off the lyrics, you're watching for a feminine, okay? And if not, hey, you're watching for. So let's get started. Sorry guys. Let's see. So we're gonna start with how they're feeling based on these cards. So we're gonna do watching for feminines first, okay? I hope the sound is okay. I'm channeling here that somebody might feel disheveled. What the heck is that? Hold on. Let's Google disheveled. February 3rd could also be symbolic here. So disheveled means make a person's hair or clothes untidy. Okay, so somebody feels not put together. This person, if you're watching for feminine, they don't feel put together. It could be that they don't feel good enough. They don't feel like they're looking their best. Or you feel this way. If you're feminine watching, but if you're watching for feminine, they might feel like when you guys catch each other's glimpse, like, oh my god, like, I don't look good. I don't look put together. I'm trying to come up with like an examples. When you're in your everyday clothes, when you don't have makeup on, for those that wear makeup, and your crush is like there, and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe that they are even, how can I approach them if I don't look put together? So I don't know if you feel this way or if feminine feels this way, but the cards that came up was these two. And yeah, watching for feminine here, they feel like you're true love for them, but the thing is, they might not feel like they are put together, okay? Or something, I don't know. Maybe you guys have different styles or something. Listen, here on my channel, I channel as I go, okay? This card could be relevant here. There might be an age gap. I personally am never too fond of age gaps, but that's just me. But there might be an age gap. There might be like a maturity level, or you or them have kids. Either they have kids, you have kids, or they want to have kids with you, or you have kids together. But it's kind of weird though to have a crush. Well, let me rephrase. For some of you guys, it could be an ex. You guys have kids together, and all of a sudden you will find yourself in your feelings for them, or they find themselves in their feelings to you. Like, I want to get together with my baby mama or with my baby father, okay? Or you guys met when you were young, okay? Or you have a very youthful look to each other. Okay, let's do like a 2-part. And it's in reference to watching for feminines. right now, this card fell. So I feel like they want to heal, but they're not in the space of being fully healed. So they might come with a broken heart as well. You know, something of this nature. It's like, you know, if you're expecting them to be healed, they're far from it. Okay. So they might come off like you're getting them during their healing stage or unhealed stage. Okay. And we all know when we're unhealed. Okay. And we all know when we're healing. So you have to kind of use discernment for that. Okay. And lastly, watching for a feminine, we got an engagement. So you guys are gonna probably get to this stage in your life or interact more than usual. Anything else in reference for collective, watching for a feminine here? There's gonna be a lot of success, or they want to be successful with you. They might come off as very seductive, okay? But they could also come off guarded, okay? Or have a lot of walls. So either one or the other, or all of the above, collective, all right? Your go-to device as the person watching for a feminine. Go easy on them, okay? But not too easy. Because I also feel like if they are unhealed, maybe 1000, you're not supposed to baby them, okay? Remember, collective, if you're watching, manifest what you want, okay? If this is what you want, if you know you can handle it, this is what it's going to be, okay? Let's move on. If you're watching for masculine, your heart might be racing, or their heart might be racing. That could be symbolic. So obviously, if you have a crush seems to be very there are similar symptoms to being like sick when you're in love or have a crush on somebody. Like you can't eat, you can't sleep, you have sweaty hands or sweaty palms, your heart is racing. I don't know, sorry guys, maybe that's symbolic. Okay, for you guys, I feel like the heart could be relevant, yours or theirs. Okay, I'm still channeling as we go. Okay, so if you're watching for a masculine, their energy towards you, some of them could be like really talkative, okay? Some of them could be more, I feel like there's two categories. One category is very dreamy, talkative, they know how to communicate, and then the other half for you guys is very restrictive, is giving extroverted, introverted, okay? One person, they talk a lot, the other person, they don't talk as much, only when they feel comfortable, okay? I don't know why I'm claiming for my phone when the phone is like in my proximity, so you might get a message as well, or they're contemplating on reaching out to you. It will be much faster if they are an extrovert. It would take much longer if they're an introvert. But I feel like overall, they still have this shy energy to them, whether they're an extrovert or introvert. Remember, collective, the song is still relevant. They want to get close to you, okay? I just want to put that out. But yeah, we got these two. You might not find them like your type, and they might even be your type as well. But I feel like over time, because of who you are, they're developing this crush and this love for you, okay? So as an example, you're like, oh my god, I didn't know they have a crush on me, and you'd be like, but why though? It doesn't make sense to you. I don't even think I'm your type in the eyes of the feminine, the viewer that's watching, right? And they're like, they can't help it, okay? So there's that. So I think that's that, or yeah, pretty much. And because of that, this could be developing into true love. So I feel like this is giving a more mature outlook. So for instance, please don't take it to offense, but for some of you guys, especially if you're dealing with an extrovert, their type is not you, but you bring forth more of a emotional reassurance and stability in what they want in a person. So for instance, they could have been the individual, because let me be fair, there could be individuals that go for certain people that look a certain way with certain features and body types, and I feel like collective wasn't really in their you know, on the roster, okay? And then all of a sudden, slowly by time, based on something, I don't know, maybe on the 28th, because this is when I got this song for you in terms of this message, so 28th of March, or even on the 3rd of February or February month, could be relevant as well. This person, in terms of a masculine, they're like, I actually like collective. I have a crush in them. I don't really go for collective like that in terms of type, okay? But they can't help it. They want to be close to you. So, yeah. There we go. Anything else that's relevant for the collective watching for a masculine? Ooh. This person could be a little bit unhinged, okay? Let's just a little bit out of control. I don't know, maybe this is like driving them crazy. This is like making them a little bit cray. I don't know. These cards came out though. So got this one first. We got fear. It could feel a little bit fearful, a little bit intimidated, okay? Of the feelings they have, of you. Hey, heavy on getting a reality check. Damn, I actually have feelings for them. Like, you know, this could scare them. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this is the first time they actually felt love or something. I don't know. We got this one here. So maybe the thought of like leaving you or leaving this behind, but now they're like, you know what? I think I need to open this door for collective because it's like, this is unknown territory for them, okay? Then we got trapped. Some of them thought first that, you know, this is a trap, this can't be real. Why am I falling for somebody that's not my type? It doesn't make sense to them. You know, I don't want to be stereotypical, but most men, all I would say it is, a lot of men like to think that they are logical, but they go based on logic more so than emotions. So again, if it doesn't make sense to them, they would never approach. And now, in this case, this person with their fear and everything could have felt like it's a trap falling for you or going for you, but they can help it, okay? Some of them are even afraid that you might trap them, but it's like, I don't feel like you're doing anything though. So they're like trapping themselves in their head about their emotions when it comes to you, okay? It's like, I want to be close to collective, but like, why though? And then they're like, oh my God, they got feelings for you. But again, it's still very unclear for them on why they have feelings for you, especially if it's not, you know, their quote unquote type, let's be for real. But yeah, I don't know. But some of them are like, this is like, they feel like they can be very fruitful with you and multiply. So like, this not their type is bringing them more abundance than what used to be their type, okay? So I guess they just have to surrender to the feeling and go for it. There we go. But they were afraid though, but they're definitely going to take the chance. So this is your advice card watching for masculines, feminines. Remember that you're loved. I feel like you drew them in with the fact that you love that yourself, okay? And you know, I always say the self-love is the best love. And when you're in your power and you know that self, like, you get everything you want, and even the people that you didn't think that you can get, but you get them based on your good energy. It's that simple, okay? So I feel like you remember that you love. You also remember, if you guys are, religious, spiritual, that God brings you who you need and not what you want. And it's beautiful. Let's wrap it up. It's beautiful. Listen, I feel like blockage wise, at least for the feminines, is that your person might have a lot of fears, a lot of things to process, right? Anything else? I think if you're watching for feminine, should we separate it? Let's see here. So if you're watching for a feminine collective, I'm gonna tell you this: their intention is not to be your friend. If you don't feel the same as quickly or as romantic as they do, they're just gonna play the friendship card until you do, because they're not coming in to be your friend, okay? And I feel like they're gonna make it very clear, but they're gonna respect your boundaries. I am tuning into that, okay? So you guys are gonna be in each other's life until you fall for this person, okay? Watching for masculine. Any blockage here? Blockage wise is this little card. So basically that, they also have a lot to heal. They could come from a space of healing a lot of aspects in their life. They could be healing with you. You could be healing space for them. So you just kind of like remember this, that if things are like not progressing, it's because there need to be a lot of healing. It's that simple, okay? So that is like the only blockage. Now time could also be relevant in terms of like they could be bad at time management, or there is like mismatch in dates and so on. As an example, let's meet on Thursday at 8 o'clock. There was a lot of rescheduling, and there could be frustration. There's like, oh my God, they're always late, or there's always this. But it's in relation to time, okay? If it's not the healing part, is always something in relation to time. I want to use an example. So in Sweden, time is like very precious, okay? If you're gonna show up somewhere, like the latest is like 10 minutes prior to the actual time, right? There's no such thing as, South Asian time, African time, Caribbean time. So maybe something of this nature could be irrelevant, you're the type of person, you show up at least 5-10 minutes to an event or to a date, and they're there like 20 minutes later, and that's just kind of how they roll. I don't know, hopefully that makes sense, okay? But I think that's it though, collective. I'm going to see if there is, hold up. Let's do initials a little bit. So first, I don't know if you guys can see them. It's such a struggle, like filming from here, but today I'm lazy, okay? I really am. Can you see them? Should I turn on the light or more light? Let's see, I don't know. Yeah? No? I don't know. Let's see. I think so. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, we got at the bottom here where you guys can see NIARL and J. Okay. and HSN. I think you can see the rest. I'm not sure. I think so. Listen, guys, this has been your reading. Somebody saying it could be Valencia. Okay, this is a card for her, or yeah, pretty much. Something about the 28th or the 26th. That's such a beautiful name, though. Valencia. So there's going to be some sort of information from her or to her about having a hope. Okay, I'm looking forward to something. And I'm also tuning into the country Sarajevo. Okay. He could be from there. They could be from there. You guys can meet in this country. So I feel like it's giving travel. It's giving they're from there. It's giving somebody's friend is from there as well. Heavy on the masculine. So a masculine might, you know, be their best. Is there any issue with this masculine? Is it a friend? There is like a masculine friend that could be very much be like, you know, on the lookout for their bestie or for you. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. So I don't think it's that deep. Collective, this has been your insight. Part 2 of They Want to Be Close to You in terms of your music channeling. Again, if you want to see part 1, more or less, I will link it somewhere here or in the reading, aka video, or down below in the description. And see you in the next one. Okay, thank you for stopping by and good luck in the journey that is your life.